Since we're people, we have a hard time believing or understanding things that would seem to be miracles. But let's say, when I say a person, a human being, is just part of our experience so that we can become our own, basically, universe if you want it to be. You can become a universe. You can become the god of a universe. And that's how universes keep expanding, because of the ideas and thoughts, which are really things. They're just happening out there and right here where we are, but in different dimensions. And you'll get that over time, because I'll be able to explain it in better words as I study more. But anyway, people take it like it's I'm looking for the word. I don't know. They look at it like hocus pocus or something. When someone says, if I said that this is just a tiny, 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 tiny little dot of your experience, that when the human part of it ends, you go back to the whole, and you realize that you've been here for a really, really, really long, what we call time, but not time, just forever, like infinite. And you can't be broken, whether there's lava, fire, and hellstorm. Like, if you get rid of the fear of all those things, like, if you could run up and jump in the lava knowing that your soul goes on, you're free. But I'm not saying to harm yourself, because now that you have that freedom inside you, knowing that your belief in your spiritual life, your moral value, your decency, your kindness, those things will transcend you after you die. That is what you become on to the next part. And if you don't do it right this time, yeah, you can do it over and over and over and over and over again. But when you get it right, you can experience all things. And just like that, how your body feels great when you get that sense of, oh my God, it feels great. When you become a combination of that feeling and that light, when you realize, or else you can become an apparition or a ghost or a demon or whatever the hell you think you want to become or that you're going to become. You can really do that, because everything literally is possible, just not in a physical dimension. So people don't have a hard time believing that a little tiny, 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 tiny seed can grow into, like, you know, some trees live to be like 600 years old in the forest and stuff like that. You know, and a tree doesn't bicker about what it's got to do. It just grows, and it lives its damn life as good as it can be. It can be the best tree that it can damn well be, you know? That's what it does, you know? Until someone burns it down, or it's some kind of blight, you know, makes it rot over many, 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 many more years. It takes a tree a lot longer to die than a person when they get like a tree disease. You know, they rot down slowly, and then they, you know, they just take forever. And there'll be some moldy stump of still some kind of life, and I bet you that stump of a tree is being the best god-dang stump it can be, you know? But, in fact, I know they are. Everything that lives besides a human being is just happy to be what it is, except for when, you know, trauma and drama mode, you know? An animal doesn't like being eaten, but until it's getting attacked, it's not afraid. Sometimes it's afraid of confrontation because of its past experiences or its past inexperiences, just like people. Every being is like that. It's just they can't express it the way we do. They don't feel pain or sensory the way we do, but they feel in different ways, in completely different ways. And that feeling can be felt from a person, but you have to be into a different trance state, or just everything all together. It's not just sound and vibration. It's sound, vibration, thought, you know, heart, love. You know, it's just totally going within yourself and starting to understand what you're capable of. There's so many awesome possibilities. I wish I could say it the right way so I could help everybody do it, so that way the world will be a better place. Not could, will. It will. So that's why I can't calm down my enthusiasm, because it's what the hell is this? I'm trying to listen to some just healing soft music, and an ad pops on. Jeez. Anyway, I love the ad too. I just was joking, you know. It's not a product I'm interested in. I understand what they're doing, but anywho. Just, once I can get it into words, I know that it will change the world for the better, but not change, it'll affect the world, because the world is changing anyway. Every day the world changes, every day everyone changes, every day everything changes. But the effect can be a super positive one. and not just in my opinion, in an evolutionary opinion, in the righteous opinion of mankind, of whatever you would say divinity is. Like, those words don't mean anything. Just the ultimate good feeling, vibration, sensation, love, and affection for all living things can be simply possible. Simply, it just takes the right people, or the right method, the right understanding, the right way to convey the message. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm learning how. So my enthusiasm is just going to grow. There's going to be days when I feel like in a rut where, I'm not moving very much, but at the same time, I know who I am, and I'm looking from that second being. Like, I have this secondary plane consciousness that resides about a foot behind my head, that tells me not to take anything too seriously. Like with my daughter being missing, and I just told myself that she's okay, and I played Reiki music, sounds, and did Reiki, and pictured her, and just told her I loved her, and I know she's okay, and I don't know what happened. Still, nobody's given me any answer, but I knew she'd be okay. So I just didn't let myself think bad, even though bad thoughts came. They came and went. I dismissed them, and I concentrated on the positive thing. And that's all you have to do in life, and you got to keep it that way. It's hard to block out the negative things when they're constantly in your face, but you have to just be like, well, I refuse to really give that much attention. When it's in your face and it's there, you just have to refuse to give it that much attention and just let it go in and out. Boom.